Hello, my name is Tiongson. I'll be teaching MSFS 521, Public Finance. Let me ask a couple of questions. Why are there public schools? Why should governments build schools and run them? The private sector already does it, and does it well. In many countries around the world, private schools are superior to public schools. You're at Georgetown, it's a private school. We can also ask, why are there public clinics and hospitals? Some of them are in pretty bad shape. More generally, why does the government provide anything? Goods, services, even subsidies. In fact, does it make sense to subsidize anything? Why do we subsidize energy? Don't we want people to consume less, not more energy? And when governments provide these things, who pays for them? Corporations, households, rich households? The answer may surprise you. This course explores the role of government in countries around the world. It will use basic microeconomic tools to understand the reasons for government intervention and government provision of goods, services, and subsidies. It will look at how governments raise enough money or fail to raise enough money to pay for these things. We will then look at the economic and social impact of tax and transfer systems around the world. This course has 3 goals. First, it will look at key concepts in public finance, including the concepts of externalities, public goods, social insurance and redistribution, and many other concepts. Second, it will compare countries and regions around the world in terms of the size and the growth of governments, their expenditures, their revenues and deficits, the structure of taxes and expenditures. Third, it will introduce students to analytical tools and techniques in public finance analysis. This will include empirical approaches for analyzing the incidence of taxes, the beneficiaries of subsidies, public goods and services, budgetary positions, and the efficiency of governments worldwide. I worked at the World Bank for 11 years, looking at public finance issues in Eastern Europe and Central Asia, Latin America and the Caribbean, and in Southeast Asia. My colleagues and I conducted public expenditure reviews and micro-simulations of tax and expenditure reform programs. Before that, I was with the IMF's Fiscal Affairs Department. We looked at expenditure policies and social programs around the world, notably in low-income, heavily indebted economies. And in a previous life, I worked at the Office of Tax Policy of New York City Hall. This was many years ago. The course will use public finance data drawn from around the world, including low-income, middle-income, and high-income countries. We will have lectures, class discussions, and in-class empirical exercises using Excel and Stata. We will have problem sets, and we'll have 2 written exams, a midterm and a final exam.